Up, it is for the WBF Female World Flyweight title, 10 rounds of action. Calling first to the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Panumad Bubpamalo. Welcoming to the ring, her opponent from the red corner, Hin Ting Chan. Fighting to the ring, Mr. Nelis Singwangcha, Mr. Brico Santig, and Mr. Alvin Esco. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 10 rounds of action for the WBF Female World Flyweight Championship. Introducing to you first, fighting out the blue corner, wearing red with blue trim. Hailing out of Thailand with a boxing record of 6 victories and 6 losses. Please give it up for Panumad Bubpamalo. And her opponent, wearing silver, representing Hong Kong with a boxing record of 7 victories and 1 defeat. Please give it up for Hin Ting Chan. And their supervisor, Mr. Alvin Esco from the Philippines.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our 11th fight of the night. This fight is for the WBF Female World Flyweight title. It is contested at 112 pounds. We have Hong Kong versus Thailand. Representing Hong Kong, we have Hin Ting Chan wearing the white shorts with the gold trim. She will be facing Panumad Bubpamalo wearing the red shorts with the blue trim. This fight will be contested over 10 rounds, and we are starting with our first round here.
I mean, we've seen Hin Ting Chan fight several times over. She is just blitz her opponents every time. She's a temper fighter. She will not stop throwing for an entire round and then will take one entire round off. And this is how she fights. 1 round of pressure, 1 round of energy getting back. And we're already seeing it right now. Hin Ting Chan just taking the pace straight to Panumad.
Yeah, Hin Ting Chan very good. Throwing volume, very straight with these punches. Just coming down the middle, hitting Panumad. Panumad looks like she might be struggling a little bit with this pressure.
And Hin Ting Chan is very open to counter punches as well. As long as you can weather her storm, you can get the counter punches in between. But Hin Ting Chan can throw like this for an entire round.
She's going to the body, going low. Just circles her around the ring. She backs her up. Panumad's chin's in the air. Doesn't look like she's setting too much weight down on her feet to be able to throw these counter shots. She's got all that weight on the back foot, trying to lean back from these shots, but Hin Ting Chan throwing very straight.
Panumad, like you said, is not sitting down on these counters. She's almost exposing her chin and allowing Hin Ting Chan, but if you just kind of get yourself into a shell, pivot around the lead hand of Hin Ting Chan, you can start throwing your counters, because you don't have to be intimidated of the power of Hin Ting Chan. She's just throwing arm shots. She's just trying to outwork you if you just keep your chin tucked in and throw these hooks around the flurries, you'll have a good time against Hin Ting Chang. But final moments of round number 1.
Yeah, definitely needs to set her weight down. If someone's gonna be an unstoppable force, you need to become an immovable object. She can't turn her chin away because that allows Hin Ting Chang to, and a big right hand there, and that end the first round.
And a classic Hin Ting Chang round. She will just keep firing. And here we are with some of the action replays. So there we see Hin Ting Chang just marching forward and throwing nothing but 1-2, 1-2. The jab with the right hand, jab with the right hand, slaps down to the body, slaps down to the head. And for those of you at home wondering why isn't Panumad just throwing hooks out of it, when you've got somebody firing at you, you are constantly aware of your surroundings. You're constantly under pressure. It's very hard to throw a shot when there's about 3 shots coming at you. So I'd like to see Panumad just sit down a little bit more, tuck that chin in, take a few shots on the gloves, and then just whack around with a counter. But look, Hin Ting Chang is 7-1 for a reason. She outworks her opponents.
Yeah, we could almost relate the game plan back to an earlier fight we saw when we saw Kongrich take on Raymond Poon. There's a reason why fighters sit down, put their heads forward, tuck their chin, and put the weight on their front leg to be able to throw these counter shots. And now we are starting round 2 of a possible 10.
The art of the counter, letting them do the work for you, letting them walk onto your shots. And there we see it. On that back foot, very nicely done by Panumad. And this is what she needs to do. Just clamp down on the arms, take away Hin Ting Chang's best weapon, which is flurries. Take away her arms.
And Panumad needs to try not turn her head because it just aids Hin Ting Chang in punching her. If she turns her chin to the side or lifts her chin up, she's able to knock her head back or turn her head to the side. She needs to stand strong, bring that chin down, and look for these counter shots. And Hin Ting Chang is not stopping, just pushing forward constantly. Tying her up in the clinch, the glove across the face.
Almost like a Muay Thai style, just rubbing that glove on the face of her opponent. But remember, these are only 2-minute rounds. Hin Ting Chang knows that all she has to do is keep a pace up like this for 2 minutes, and she's going to win the round on just purely pressure alone.
And there you see Panumad with her chin in the air. These shots aren't very big, but when you're not bracing your neck, when you're not setting your weight down, it's easy to make them look more effective than they are.
It's kind of quality over quantity for Hin Ting Chang. You take 10 shots, that might not hurt, but after 10 shots, you know, it's kind of like that classic thing of a water droplet on a rock will eventually erode the rock. It's just time after time you take that many shots, eventually it's going to do something. The referee's looking at this closely, but you can't push your glove in the face of your opponent. The referee should be doing something here. And the standing count, exactly what he needed to do.
Yeah, Panumad just turning away, not defending herself. Referee good to step in there.
But interestingly, you're not really supposed to have standing counts in professional boxing like that. So unless the referee determines that possibly she tumbled and the ropes held her up, that's the only way the referee can give a standing count in a situation like that.
And over to the highlights. But we will see pretty much what we saw this whole round, and that is Hin Ting Chang pushing forward, throwing these punches in bunches, just swarming Panumad. Panumad having some success with these counter shots, but unless she stands strong, she's very much swimming upstream, trying to trade punches with Hin Ting Chang, who is relentless in her pursuit.
And I was here the first time Hin Ting Chang actually took a loss. And the reason she took a loss is because the person she was against just kept stepping back and countering, stepping back and countering, and just almost took the range away from Hin Ting Chang. But Panumad, to me, is very close to losing this fight in the sense that she might get stopped if she just keeps taking punch after punch. The referee has to give you a standing count. To me, you're proving to the referee you need to just kind of do something, or the referee has to pull you out of there.
And this is the third round of our WBF Female World Flyweight title. We have Hin Ting Chang from Hong Kong in the white shorts with the gold trim against Panumad Bubpamalo in the red shorts with the blue trim, representing Thailand. The third round of a potential 10.
So Hong Kong against Thailand once again. And this is what I've said before about Hin Ting Chang. She'll start off with a constant flurry and then we'll take an entire round off. I've never understood the method. I don't know if it's because this is how she reserves energy, almost like a solar panel, just kind of using everything she's got, then getting the energy up and then going for it in the next round. But I've seen this several times over.
Yeah, maybe just putting one away in the bank for later rounds if she needs to go there. But I feel she has the potential to get this fight stopped if we were to carry on the way she did in that second round. If Panumad's unable to defend herself, the referee may take a good look at this fight.
And I've seen this so many times before with when she fights. Hin Ting Chang will just do this. Will just take an entire round where she fights the complete opposite of what she did before. She'll fight in punches and bunches and then take a round off. But I do believe she pushed the pace. She'd be able to do something here. But Panumad found a right counter there.
Looked like a good strong right hand there from Panumad. Needs to try throw some more of these. She can't keep her chin in the air though because Hin Ting Chang's ready to throw right back. She's working the body too now.
All of these shots are getting through, not landing hard. But definitely, to me, if you're not protecting yourself, the referee needs to just step in right now. To me, this fight is going on long enough. The referee should step in. And what is the referee doing? What?
And another standing count there for Panumad at the end of the round. And that is the round over. Panumad there turning away.
You can't be saved by the bell as well. You have to take the full count.
And here we are with our replays. Panumad with some success there when she's throwing them counters. But she just has her chin in the air. She's eating these shots. And Hin Ting Chang just throwing punches in bunches. Just moving. Panumad unable to throw back her own counter shots. This is the importance of footwork. Everything starts from the legs, stand strong. And at the end there, we see Panumad unable to defend herself. Hin Ting Chang just pushing her glove in the face of Panumad. And you must be wondering what the corner are saying now to Panumad. She needs to change her game plan up. But I feel it may be too late to be able to change anything drastically in this fight. Not sure what she can learn between rounds now that would guide her to a victory. Hin Ting Chang must be feeling very confident right now. As Jimmy said, she took a little rest round off, but still managed to give Panumad a count. And we are starting our fourth round of a potential 10.
And that's the situation here. To me, the referee should be looking at this. As soon as Hin Ting Chang gets a combination going against Panumad, the referee just needs to call it. I mean, if you're not defending yourself, if you're not trying to win, you've just got to go on to fight another fight. But don't take unnecessary damage. But I understand the referee realized that a lot of these punches are probably not hitting hard, but they're still landing.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said about accumulative damage. It's almost like a domino effect. As soon as one lands, your head's getting wobbled left to right, and she turns away again, takes it on the side of the face. Unfortunately, they may not look hard, but over time, all these punches landing, wobbling Panumad, unable to defend herself.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, what is Panumad doing? What is Panumad doing to win? She's not trying to win. She's now turning ahead. What is... The referee just needs to step in and now gives another count. A third count. But the corner, to me, should just throw in the towel here. What is Panumad doing? Credit to Panumad for standing her ground, but the fight should be over now. She's not done anything to demonstrate that she's going to win this fight or even try to win. To me, this fight is over now. Hin Ting Chang. And finally, the referee steps in. No more standing count. And finally, the fight is over. That, to me, the fight went on way too long. Sometimes a corner has got to throw in a towel for an opponent like this. I mean, look, fighters are fighters. They do not want to give up. They'll want to go down and, you know, go out on their shield. But sometimes the referee and your corner are there to save you. Credit to Hin Ting. She does what she does best, which is overwhelmed you with punches. Panumad stood her ground. Panumad never once gave up. Credit to Panumad, stood her ground, took everything, but Hin Ting does what she does. Overwhelmed you with punches and bunches, and then just gets you out of there. Let's go to Peter Denman with the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the time of 1 minute and 26 seconds, your winner by way of 4th round TKO, fighting out of the red corner, Hin Ting. He's the new WBF Female World Flyweight Champion.